Hi, and a very good morning. First and foremost, I would like to extend my gratitude to the organizing committee, which is the Ceylon Chamber of Commerce, the Board of Investment of Sri Lanka, and the Colombo Stock Exchange, for inviting Axiata to speak on this platform. It is our privilege to deliver this keynote investor testimonial at this prestigious forum. 2021 has been a milestone in the history of the Axiata Group as we mark 25 years of successful operations in Sri Lanka through our subsidiary Dialog Axiata PLC. Over the past 25 years, Axiata has invested a sum of 2.8 billion US dollars in Sri Lanka, and today we are proud that we are the largest foreign direct investor in the country, contributing approximately 0.8% of the GDP. Axiata, as you may know, is a leading regional telecommunications group with a footprint covering 11 countries across South and Southeast Asia. Today, our diverse talent base of more than 12,000 employees across the region services the need of more than 150 million customers. In 2020, the group generated over 24.3 billion in revenue. That's about 6 billion US dollars, and over 600 million ringgit in profits, despite the challenges from COVID-19. Axiata today is a diverse and resilient business with a strong foothold in three distinct business segments, namely digital telcos, digital businesses, and infrastructure. Anticipating the evolving needs of our stakeholders and guided by our purpose of advancing Asia, we are striving towards the creation of a sustainable digital ecosystem across our footprint to benefit consumers, businesses, societies, as well as the talents that we employ. In our opinion, Dialog is a crown jewel in the Axiata portfolio, and it has been one of our group's most successful investments. If you allow me to trace the history of Dialog, it began its journey in 1995 as the fourth entrant to the Sri Lankan mobile market, powered by support from Axiata and strengthened by the Sri Lankan talents with a clear vision of providing cutting-edge yet affordable connectivity to all Sri Lankans. Within a short span of 5 years, Dialog recorded a meteoric rise from fourth place to the first and has since become the undisputed leader in Sri Lanka's mobile telephony industry with a current market share of just under 50%. This is a clear example of the opportunities available in Sri Lanka to foreign investors who believe in the Sri Lanka story and are willing to invest in the country with a focus of capturing long-term value. Today, Dialog is the largest converged communications partner to Sri Lankan homes and enterprises with its aggressive expansion into fixed broadband and dialogue media while serving over 16 million mobile subscribers. Dialog has also ventured into new digital frontiers, namely digital finance, digital health, digital education, and commerce, laying the platform for a digitally inclusive Sri Lanka. We are proud to note that we have helped propel Sri Lanka's telecommunications infrastructure to a level of advancements on par with many developed nations. As a case in point, Sri Lanka is currently ranked among the top 10 countries in the entire world in terms of broadband affordability, a significant achievement for the nation. Our efforts in this regard have been duly recognized by our consumers. You may know that Dialog was recognized as the telecommunications brand for the year for a record 10th year at the SLIF People's Award 2021, and we were also recognized as Sri Lanka's most valuable brand for the third consecutive year in the Brand Finance League table. Further, Dialog has the distinction of being awarded 6 Global Mobile Awards at the Mobile World Congress. In terms of financial performance, Dialog has been an epitome of a solid investment. Over the past 5 years, Dialog delivered top-line CAGR in excess of 10%, and in financial year 2020, the company recorded 120 billion Sri Lankan rupees in revenue and an EBITDA margin of 40%, thus delivering a return of 12.6% to our investors. In fact, Dialog has generated over 100 billion rupees of profit since inception, and in keeping with Axiata's commitment to the country, we have only repatriated 42 billion of this profit as dividends, with the remaining being reinvested in the nation. In 2005, Dialog was listed and was the largest IPO on the Sri Lankan capital markets, with the offer being oversubscribed 3 times within an hour of opening and raising 8.6 billion rupees in fresh capital for the company. Today, we are proud to recognize Dialog as the 4th largest company in terms of market capitalization on the Colombo Stock Exchange, contributing to over 3% of the total market capitalization. Our unwavering commitment to Sri Lanka stems from our firm belief in the immense long-term economic and human capital potential of the country, as well as the significant support provided by the government of Sri Lanka, the Board of Investment, the Telecommunications Regulatory Commission, the Central Bank, and other authorities. Over the past 25 years, we have experienced unparalleled policy consistency in Sri Lanka. These consistent and progressive policies, combined with Sri Lanka's strengths such as strong democratic form of governance and an independent judicial framework, have played a significant role in our continued investment in the country. It is pertinent to highlight at this point that we operate in a sector with a large state-controlled operator. However, the regulatory authority has always ensured a level playing field, which speaks volumes to Sri Lanka's investor-friendly policies. Our commitment to Sri Lanka extends beyond simply providing telecommunications infrastructure and goes to the extent of ensuring long-term sustainability of the country and its people. Staying true to our ethos of being a responsible corporate citizen, Dialog has invested over 6.6 billion rupees in education, sports, health, and other CSR projects over the past 10 years. Today, Nanasa TV offers digital education in collaboration with the Ministry of Education to over 2,000 marginalized schools and over 1.8 million students, while the Nanasa Smart Schools teacher training program has helped train over 3,000 teachers, directly impacting 50,000 students across the country. We have offered Dialog Merit Scholarships to over 1,000 school children since 2003. As another example of our commitment to the community, we have established an audiology center in collaboration with the Ceylon School of Deaf with the goal of creating a center of excellence in hearing and speech therapy. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the group made significant contributions to uplift critical health infrastructure, including ICU beds, and donated 4,000 robotic arm compatible test kits that enabled high-speed PCR testing at the Bandaranaike International Airport. Over the past 10 years, Dialog has also contributed over 275 billion rupees to the government of Sri Lanka as taxes, levies, and fees, and over 200 billion rupees to dealers, contractors, and various partners in the country. Today, we are proud that we provide employment to approximately 4,000 Sri Lankans, with a total investment of over 77 billion rupees on direct staff costs over the past 10 years. At Axiata, we recognize the immense talent prevalent in Sri Lanka, and while continuing to invest in shaping the future business leaders of the country, we have also elevated many Sri Lankans to key positions across the group over the past years. In fact, Dr. Hans Wijaya Surya, the former CEO of Dialog, currently heads Axiata's group telecommunications business, overseeing all the digital telco subsidiaries of Axiata Group. Similarly, there are several Sri Lankans holding leadership positions across multiple Axiata subsidiaries. With over 92% literacy rate, the potential of Sri Lankan talent is indeed a blessing to any corporate, especially Axiata. At Axiata, we consider Sri Lanka to be one of our key innovation hubs. Staying true to its tagline of the future today, Dialog has achieved many firsts in the entire South Asian region, including rolling out South Asia's first GSM network, as well as being the first operator to launch 2G, 3G, 4G, 4.5G, and indeed the first to trial 5G technology in the region. In fact, today Dialog has moved from innovation to ingenuity, with Sri Lankans accounting for over 30% of the employees of Axiata Digital Labs, which is Axiata's Center of Excellence for Software and Analytics. Looking into the future, Axiata remains firmly committed to the Sri Lanka story, and we will continue to invest in the nation's citizens and its infrastructure. In 2020, we committed a further $250 million to further enhance the country's mobile and broadband infrastructure, and we will continue to make such commitments in future as well. Dialog, I'm proud to say, has excelled as one of the most successful subsidiaries in the Axiata Group, and we are excited to see what the future holds for both the company, the entire country, as well as Axiata. Thank you for this opportunity to speak again, and I wish a successful forum in the next few days. Thank you.